Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to meet you again in a virtual learning here. The first, I would like to say thank you for you because you wanna watch and listen to my explanation later. And here, I would like to explain for you about tenses. Actually, tenses, there are 16 kinds, but for today, I only focus in explaining about tenses just for part 1. For part 1 talks about the present time. In this part, there are 4 kinds of tenses. Such as present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and the last is about present perfect continuous tense. Okay, now you can watch and listen my explanation. Thank you. Okay, as I said later, I will explain for you. Just focus on the tenses part 1. Tenses part 1 talks about the present time. Just present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. But before we talk about that, I want you to know about our objective of the study. Here, I hope that you can understand about the using of tenses in sentence and then the kinds of tenses, and focus for today, just understand about the present time. Okay, let's see. Actually, there are 16 tenses that you must master in English, okay? And here, I have made the table, all of the tenses so that you can easily understand about the rules of the tenses here. Okay, here, the main point is you must just remember about the verb. You can skip for the subject, you can skip for the object and the complement. So that you must remember just for verb. Okay, but here I'll make it into some part for present part. Okay, this one for present part, and then for past part, and then for future part, and then for past future here, and then for all of the kinds of simple tense here, continuous here, perfect here, and then perfect continuous here. How to read means if you say it like that for me. Okay, I'll give you an explanation here. Your way in understanding about the table here, just try to match. For example, for present here, present match to simple, become simple present tense, and this is the rules. Okay, simple for past tense, this is the rules. Simple future tense, this is the rules. Simple past future, this is the rules. And then present continuous tense, this is the rule. Past continuous tense, this is the rule. Present future continuous tense, this is the rule. Past future continuous tense, this is the rule. And then present perfect, this is the rule. Past perfect, this is the rule. Present future perfect, this is the rule. Past future perfect, this is the rule. The next one for the perfect continuous rules. Present perfect continuous tense, this is the rule. Past perfect continuous tense, this is the rule. Future perfect continuous tense, this is the rule. And the last, past future perfect continuous tense, this is the rule. All of here just for verb. Okay, for verb. You can skip subject, you can skip object and the complement. So that's why you can you can be easily to understand in using your sentence. But you must know about the context first. Okay. For the present part, all of the kinds of present, okay, must use verb 1. Must use verb 1. Okay. Because as we know, there are 3 forms of verb. Verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, and verb ing for the continuous. Right? Okay. And the next one, for the past, all of the past time use verb 2. Okay. And then for the future, you must add the auxiliary will and shall for the present time. And then for past future, use would or should in your sentence. Okay. Now, we go on for the first part is about present time. We focus only in present time here. Just in present time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kinds of present time. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and the last present perfect continuous. Okay, let's check it out. Here, for the first part talks about the simple present. Okay, simple present can express about our daily activity or our usual activities, and also about the general statements or fact. Yeah, you can see my examples. Yeah, Budi takes a shower every day. Okay, Budi takes a shower every day. Every day takes shower. Every day. So in this sentence, we can see that Budi always takes shower every day. Okay, we can see from the verb. Yeah, here the tenses use verb 1 plus s. Okay, because in present tense, yeah, after verb you can use s or es for the singular one, but if the subject is plural, you do not need to put s or es in your sentence. Okay. The other examples, I usually eat lunch at cafeteria. Okay, because here the daily activity, okay, usual activity for the subject of I. And the next one, babies cry. Okay, general statement of fact. We can see the babies always cry. Baby always cries. Right? Babies always cry. Baby always cries. Babies, plural. So the verb without s or es, just cry. But baby always cries. Cry. Why? Okay, you must change into I and then plus es. Cries. Babies always cry. Baby always cries. That is different in the subject. Okay, so we can conclude that we can use the simple present tense here for our situation, yeah, that exists always, usually, or maybe habitually in present, past, or future time. Yeah. And there is a rule, yeah, as I said later in the table, just remember for the verb want in your sentence. Okay, so here, if your sentence has verb, so you can use the verb, yeah, plus s or es. But if there is no verb, you can't use to be in your sentence. To be in the present time is am-are. Is for the subject of she, he, it. Am for the subject of I, and then are for the subject of plural, yeah, they, you, we. That's the point. And if your sentence in negative one, you just put not after to be if there is no verb. But if your sentence has a verb, you can put not, but before that you can put do or does. Yeah, do for the subject of I, you, we, they, and then does for the subject of she, he, it. That's the point. And for the interrogative one, you can put your to be and your auxiliary of do or does in front of the sentence. So the rules become is, am, are plus subject plus object or complement and interrogative, okay, question marknya, and that or do or does plus subject plus verb one plus object or complement and question mark. Okay, for example, like this one. Every day, okay, Putri always comes to Miss Chika's house. Okay, Putri, Putri singular. Okay, so the pronoun is she. So the verb must put s or es because the verb is come. So you just put s, not es. So your sentence become every day Putri always comes to Miss Chika's house. That's the point. Okay, for positive. And for negative, for example, Putri does not come to Miss Chika's house every day. Okay, we can't use does for our sentence because the subject is she or Putri. And the next one for the interrogative one, we can use does and change the position in front of the sentence become does Putri come to Miss Chika's house every day? Rising word. That's for the interrogative. Okay. And here, this is the picture. You can use your tenses of present if your activities you apply in daily activity here. Okay, often, always, usually, that's about the simple present. Okay, the second part for the present time is about present continuous here. Present continuous, as I said later from table, you can use the verb in. For example, like the verb swim become swimming, read become reading. And also you can use the present continuous here when you want to express about your activity is occurring or happening right now, as I am doing now. Okay, if I say I'm explaining about the present continuous tense now. I am. Okay, explaining. Okay, come from the verb explain plus in become explaining. I am explaining the present continuous tense right now. That's the examples of the present continuous tense. Because here I try to show my activity is occurring, is happening right now. That's the point. So that you must remember, okay, before you put the verb in your sentence, you can use your to be in the present. I said later, there are three kinds of to be in the present tense. Okay, present time. Is, am, are. Okay, so is, am, are plus verb in and then object or complement. That's the point. So the rules, you can see the rules here. For the positive, and is, are plus verb in. For the negative, put not before verb in. So your sentence become subject plus is, am, are plus not plus verb in plus object or complement. And for the interrogative, yeah, put in front of the sentence is MR plus subject plus verb ing plus object or complement. That's the rule. So, for example, like here, Rina can come, sorry, here come, not some, I typo, sorry, come, yeah. Rina can't come to the phone right now because he is listening to Miss Chika's explanation now. So we can see that in this sentence, yeah, using present continuous, because Rina here is listening to Miss Chika's explanation now. We can see from the sentence by using verb ing. Verb ing plus to be and present time here. So we can say that this sentence applied for the present continuous tense. Okay? The next one. It's morning. They are not playing game right now. Okay, this is the for the negative one. They are not playing. They are not playing game right now. Okay, and then the last for the interrogative one. Budi and Laston are students. They are so busy. Are they watching Miss Chika's video now? Okay, try to ask about Budi and Laston here. Because Budi and Laston here are plural, so we can use the pronoun of they, because we try to ask here, are they watching Miss Chika's video now? We can say that the activity is happening right now. So that's about the present continuous tense. So if we can see for the picture here, you can start your activity here. Activity start from now, okay, and until finish here. Okay, that's about your activity here. Okay, start from the first part until the end of your activity. That's about the present continuous. So the keyword is to be plus verb in. Okay, the to be depends on the subject. Next one, for the third part is the present perfect tense. If we talks about the present perfect tense, we can use here, if we want to explore our idea, that one thing happens before another time or event. Okay, the keyword is you must use the verb tree in your sentence. But before verb tree, you must put the has or have. Has for the she, he, it. For the subject, she, he, it. And then have, you can use for the subject, I, you, we, they. Okay. For the negative, same. After has or have plus not plus verb tree. And for the interrogative, the same like the other tenses, has or have plus subject plus verb tree plus object or complement. Okay, let's see for the examples. The students have understood the material about part of speech for 2 weeks. Okay, have understood. Have plus verb tree. Understood here come from the verb understand. Understand, understood, understood. So, because we apply for the present perfect here, we can use verb tree. But before verb tree, you must put the auxiliary of has or have, because the subject are plural here, students. So your auxiliary is have, not has. Next one. Some students have not finished their tasks on time. Has Rina completed her project? That's for the interrogative one. Okay, that's the point. The last of our material here is about the present perfect continuous. You try to match 3 kinds of tenses: present, perfect, and continuous. Present, use in the present, in the present here, we can say from the verb has or have, and then perfect, yeah, plus verb 3. But because verb here for the continuous one, so for the verb is verb ing, yeah, verb ing. So for the perfect here, you must change into been here. So your rules become has or have, yeah. I type here, sorry, have. Has or have plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement here. Yeah, that's the rule for the positive one. Okay. Subject plus have or have plus not plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement for the negative one. Has or have plus subject plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement for interrogative one. So you can use the present perfect continuous tense if you want to explore or give your idea that one event is progressed immediately before, up to, or until another time or event. And also to express about your duration of the first event. So for example here, Dino has been living in Medan since 2015. Okay. Dino telah sedang tinggal di Medan sejak tahun 2015. Jadi Dino dari dulu 2015 hingga sekarang dia telah sedang, berarti telah sedang, udah dari dulu sampai sekarang masih sedang dia berada di Medan, tinggal di Medan. That's the point. Okay. Some students have not been playing games for a year. Beberapa murid ya tidak telah sedang bermain game selama setahun. Berarti udah dari setahun yang lalu sampai sekarang itu murid-murid itu nggak sedang main game. That's the translate. And has Rina been eating? Sudahkah si Rina makan? Tapi dalam hal ini makannya dia telah sedang. Apakah dia masih sedang makan? Itu pertanyaannya ya, telah sedang makan. Apakah Rina telah sedang makan? Berarti ditanya dia udah makan atau belum, sambil dia bertanya apakah Rina itu sedang makan. That's the translation of present perfect continuous here. Okay. Our material is enough for today. We can continue for the next material about tenses in the next meeting. The last, I would like to say thank you for you and see you next week. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.